Welcome, ladies and now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Red Hot, Big Daddy is out there with lights out, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Big Daddy in at the shooting guard. Big Daddy is out there with A-Train. Then there's Bean, and it's the Cobra, and it's Samson, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look here at the visitors, and this series will put them to the test. Greg, it's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get clever. You go with what got you here, and you're saying, here's what we've got. See if you can stop it.
Here's B. Here's the screen. Over to the left wing. Batista passes to Sampson. Here's A-Train. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Red Hot the pass to Big Daddy. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's B. Right wing. Pass to Batista. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Red Hot. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's B. Good on the 13-footer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
There's a good screen. Here's Aguilar. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's A-Train. It's on target from the high post. A-Train's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Big Daddy. There's the pick. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. first one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And the home team has possession. Here's B. Pass to A-Train. No good on the three. Here's Big Daddy. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's B. From past the arc. Batista, that's good. 5 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Big Daddy. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Big Daddy passes to lights out. Here's Big Daddy. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's A-Train. He has 5. Inside. Sampson, the pass to the Cobra. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. A second chance effort. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. Pass to Big Daddy. They set the pick. Here's Big Daddy. Sampson pulls it in. It's 2-on-1. Here's the Cobra. Finish off the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Red Hot. Still yet to score. Got a piece of it. Pass to B. Here's A-Train. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. Staying well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Red Hot. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Batista passes to Aguilar. There's the pick from the arc. He can't get that one. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Red Hot the pass to Big Daddy to the inside. Here's lights out. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to B. Here's A-Train. He has 6. Hands it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Big Daddy. They trail by 6. And it's Big Daddy missing. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to A-Train. Here's B. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. The tray. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's B for 3. Oh, good on that one. Here's Big Daddy. The 3. The shot comes out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
In here, about 46% for the game. Big Daddy is out there with lights out. Then there's Red Hot, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Big Daddy in at the shooting guard position. B gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's Red Hot. Pass to Lights out. Inside, there's Red Hot. 6 to shoot. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Red Hot's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's A-Train. He's got 9. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. B the pass to the Cobra. Misses the 3. At 46%, making some buckets. Shoots the 3. Batista with the rebound. Red Hot's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Lights out grabs the miss. Lights out's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Big Daddy. To the middle, fires it up. Big Daddy, that's good.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's A-Train. Pass to B. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. B's got 7 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
There's Red Hot. He has 5. There's the screen to the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's A-Train. 9 points in the game so far. B the pass to the Cobra. Lights out grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Red Hot. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Simpson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
There's Big Daddy. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Big Daddy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Pass to B. Takes a three. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Big Daddy. Pulls up. The Cobra with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's the Cobra. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Let out the pass to Big Daddy. Pass to Red Hot. There's a good screen. Here's the drive. Here's Big Daddy. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Here's A-Train. 9 points in the game so far. Launches it. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lights Out. Lays it up and banks it in. Lights Out's got 5 now.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's A-Train. 12 points for him. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Red Hot. No good. That would have tied it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's A-Train. They set the pick. Here's B. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Let out the pass to Big Daddy. Shot from the top of the key. That shot misses. And 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Over to the wing. Pass to Batista. To the wing right side. Here's B. He's got 7, and he jams it with authority.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Batista. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. A nice shot by the Cobra. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. A 3-ball. Sampson pulls it in. Here's B. They set the pick. Here's Aguilar. Sinks the triple. A-Train's got 15 points.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Big Daddy's got 6 here in this quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's B. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shooter.
Yeah, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learned a lot.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. A-Train has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Be out there with the Cobra. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Aguilar at the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Big Daddy. There's Red Hot from outside the arc. Batista with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A-Train, good.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. They set the screen. Inside, lights out, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Aguilar passes to B. Hands it from downtown. B's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's A-Train. 17 points in the game. B can't get it to go. There's Red Hot. Good. 10 points for him. Here's A-Train. Pass to B. And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game. Batista passes to Sampson. Here's Batista. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Batista misses. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the inside. To the paint. Here's B. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. B's got 15 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Let out the pass to Big Daddy. Oh, the Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got 4 rebounds in this game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Aguiar passes to Sampson. Lock at 6. Pass to Batista. Shoots. The shot will not fall. Big Daddy's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Big Daddy. Here's lights out. Fires the 3. B pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. It was red hot. 10 points for him. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
So it's the visitors now. 9-point game. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot, and that one is good. Red Hot's got 4 points this quarter. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's A-Train. 17 points in the game. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
There's Red Hot. 12 points for him. Here's Big Daddy. No good with the triple. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Throws it up high. Intercepted. Here's Red Hot. The Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 6th rebound on the night. Aguiar passes to Batista. Here's B. Lets it go with the 3. Lights out, grabs the miss. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the screen. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. In the second half so far, about 45%. Here's B. He's got 18. No good on the triple. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Big Daddy. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. He's off on the second. Here's A-Train. He's got 17. Down low, the Cobra off with the layup. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Let out the pass to Lights Out. Johnson pulls it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's B. From deep. 5 to shoot. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Lights Out. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Aguiar passes to Batista. Here's B, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
24 seconds left to play here in the third. They set the pick. Here's Batista. Here's the Cobra. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 9. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And after a quick... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. They've got Big Daddy. Red Auto's out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Big Daddy in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound, Lights Out, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Batista passes to B. His three-pointers off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Big Daddy. And right on target with the swish.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's B. Fires the 3. Goes back up. Sampson's shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The Big Daddy passes to Red Hot. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's B. Pass to A-Train. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Big Daddy to take the lead. Traps in the tray.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to B. For 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
They set the pick. It's tipped. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
They need this one. Poke loose, and they'll get another chance. Here's Batista. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Big Daddy passes to Red. Pass to Lights Out. Here's Big Daddy. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Being not great, 40% for the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Batista. Inside. Here's Sampson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Red Hot. Off target with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
B, the pass to Aguilar. Here's B. This one for 3. Lights Out grabs the miss. Lights Out's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There's Red Hot down low. Here's Batista. That one wide left.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Big Daddy. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. They get it again. And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Batista passes to B. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Doing it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. pass to Big Daddy. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lets the three fly. It's deflected, and they get it back. Let out the pass to Big Daddy. 1:05 left in the fourth. Stolen. They're running. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And an intentional foul right there. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one covering.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .24 seconds left in the game. To the paint, here's Sampson. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for post.
To have you with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dick, and it's Thunder in at the point guard position. And it's Goose in at point guard. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the three. The shot won't fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Thunder. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Big Daddy grabs the board.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Big Daddy. The pass to Big Daddy. And there's a pick. Pass to Big Daddy. That shot off. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Big Daddy. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Fires it. And the jumper is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Dick with it. Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. 6 to shoot. Here's Thunder. The jumper from the wing off target. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Goose. There's the block.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Can't connect from short range.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Pure from three-point range. Mr. Perfect's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dick with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Big Daddy. Shots blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Big Daddy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Goose. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off the mark there with a 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Big Daddy. Big Daddy grabs the board. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. In transition. Here's Thunder. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on D. Outside Dick. Pass to Thunder. Inside. Big Daddy. And it's in there.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 5. Here's Goose. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Dick from downtown. Big Daddy grabs the board. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Mr. Perfect to the inside. Here's Big Daddy. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. There's a screen. Here's Big Daddy. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer. Goose. Good. Goose has got 5 now.
Kick to the outside. Heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Ball stolen. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Big Daddy. Outside Dick. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Hits a three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Dick. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Thunder to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Big Daddy. No points yet. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Thunder, the pass to Dick. 1:11 left now in the first quarter. Here's Thunder. Doesn't go that time. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Goose. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Big Daddy. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Big Daddy. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Thunder. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Big Daddy. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. 13 points in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Intercepted. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Dick, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Goose. Here's Mr. Perfect. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goose. No good with the triple. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Thunder. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Goose. He's got 5. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Thunder, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. 6 points for him. Counted from distance.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Goose passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. Blocked! Inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 17. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Goose. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet. He squares up and sinks it. Goose has got 7. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. 5 on the clock. Here's Thunder. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Goose. He's got 7. Here's Mr. Perfect. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Big Daddy. Off target at the rim. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Goose passes to Mr. Perfect. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Big Daddy. Still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dick. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Shooting just under 40% from the field. They set the screen. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Throws it up high. The shot misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Big Daddy. Cash money from 16 feet away. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. The three. The offensive rebound. Here's Big Daddy. They set a pick. And it's Dick off the drive.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Perfect. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Outside Dick. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Down low. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Dick. And there's the screen. Pass to Big Daddy. The layup off target. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Sends it home from three-point land. Big Daddy's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Thunder, the pass to Dick. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Dick with a miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Drills it from deep. Big Daddy's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. There's a screen. Here's the teardrop. That shot off the mark. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man.
Thanks, as always.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. And it's Big Daddy in at the power forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Big Daddy's shot is good.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Big Daddy's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Here's Goose. Here's the pick. Pass to Mr. Perfect from deep. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Thunder, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Shooting around 41%. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Dick. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Plenty of space. Big Daddy grabs the board. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Picked his pocket. Here's Goose. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. That one's off. He does not get the second one.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Big Daddy, the pass to Big Daddy. Right side Dick. Here's Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. Thunder's got 5 now.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Pass to Thunder. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Thunder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Mr. Perfect. The steal. All by himself. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Goose. 7 points in the game. Pass to Mr. Perfect to win the cold spell. Knocks down the triple. Mr. Perfect's got 25 points in the game.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Big Daddy uses the glass on the layup. Big Daddy's got 14 points.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
There's a screen. Pass to Mr. Perfect. That's good on the jumper.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Dick with it. Tipped. And he gets it back. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Mr. Perfect passes to Goose. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 27. Here's Goose. And it's blocked. Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Thunder. 4-3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And even the tricky shots are falling for him right now.
Shooting 41% in this game. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Mr. Perfect. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Mr. Perfect's got 29 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
They set the pick. Here's Dick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Big Daddy. He's scoreless. Outside Dick. Big Daddy grabs the board. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Goose. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. There's the 3. On target from range. Goose has got 10. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Thunder, the pass to Dick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Goose. 10 points for him. Big Daddy gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 11.
Wow, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Dick. And count it from 19 feet away. There's 1:40 left in the third. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Inside. Here's Big Daddy. And he dunks it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mr. Perfect. Nails it from three. Mr. Perfect's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Dick, tightly guarded, into the lane.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line, only making one free throw. So he gets them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
36 seconds left in the third. Goose passes to Mr. Perfect. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. 16 points for him. Cuts off the pass. Here's Goose. Here's Mr. Perfect. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Dick, and it's Big Daddy in at the power forward position. Here's Big Daddy, and he drains the quick shot.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Goose. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Big Daddy. Outside Dick. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Thunder, the pass to Dick. Here's Big Daddy. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Cans it from the wing.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Pass to Big Daddy. This one for 3. To the wing on the left. Mr. Perfect. Here's Big Daddy. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Dick, the pass to Big Daddy. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Big Daddy, the pass to Thunder. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy. Another shot. Got a piece of it. And they get it back.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls. Good on both. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy from outside the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Count that one. Big Daddy's got 4 points this quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. The 3. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. Let's go with a 3. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Big Daddy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Big Daddy, the pass to Dick. Driving to the basket. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. Keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Big Daddy. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Big Daddy grabs the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, a 2-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Mr. Perfect. Puts it up. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Mr. Perfect's got 36 points. Outside Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Sinks the tray. Big Daddy's got 16 in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit 1 in the first half, too.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Goose. Pass to Big Daddy. And there's a pick. Top of the key. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. Now Grady Dick. And rejected. Here's Goose. Here's Big Daddy. Fires from deep. Big Daddy grabs the board. Big Daddy's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Big Daddy. Left side Dick. And he lobs it up to the rim. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Goose. Here's Big Daddy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Big Daddy. Unloads. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 1:19 left in the final quarter. Now here's Dick. Tight defense on him. The 3 is up. Big Daddy grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Goose passes to Big Daddy. Off target from three-point range.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Goose. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Goose. Buries it from 3.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So the home crowd treated to a win. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now for our Player of the Game.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Red Hot. Beast out there. With Big Daddy. Then there's A-Train, and it's Houdini at the center position. We've got baddest one. Red Hot is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Big Daddy in at the 5 spot. Here's the Beast. Big Daddy, that's good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. But we'll just have to see. Well, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's the Beast. To the left side wing. Here's Red Hot. It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's baddest one. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Big Daddy. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's the Beast. Here's Big Daddy. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Santos. Pass to baddest one. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Big Daddy, that's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Red Hot. Fires from deep. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Big Daddy. The dive for the ball. Here's the beast. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Releases. And it's Big Daddy missing. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Big Daddy, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Big Daddy to end the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Big Daddy's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
No one near him. Rebound by Houdini.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Big Daddy. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot with the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
The tray. Baddest one misses. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And to start out this game, about 43%. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Baddest one passes to Santos. Here's Baddest one. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to the beast. Here's Red Hot. 5 to shoot. And the wing jumper offline. Red Hot's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Red Hot the pass to Santos. Here's Baddest one. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Baddest one's got his second bucket.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The beast passes to Big Daddy. No good from the wing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Santos. He has yet to score. Tipped away. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Houdini. Houdini's got 4 rebounds in this game. The beast passes to Red Hot. Low block shot. Houdini. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Red Hot. Fires it up. Santos, no good. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
.149 left in the first quarter. Pass to Baddest-One. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Big Daddy, that's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Big Daddy. That three off the mark.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Big Daddy. They get it back. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Big Daddy, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 10. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Santos. Here's Baddest-One. It's good from long range. Baddest-One's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Big Daddy. There's a good screen. The Beast. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Big Daddy is out there with Baddest-One. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Santos in at the one spot. We've got the Beast. Houdini is out there with A-Train. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Big Daddy in at the two guard. Here's the Beast. Right wing. Here's Big Daddy. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Santos. Pass to Big Daddy. Santos, the pass to Red Hot. Offline with his three. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Red Hot. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Red Hot's got 11.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Santos, the pass to Big Daddy. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Big Daddy. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. There's the three. Nice shot by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Baddest-One looking to end the run. Good on the three-point shot.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's the beast. Red hot the pass to A-Train. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Pass to Baddest one. No good from outside. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Here's the beast. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 10. It's rebounded by Big Daddy.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Poked away. Let out the pass to Santos. Pass to Big Daddy. From the wing. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 6. And around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. There's Red Hot. To the middle. There's Big Daddy. Pocket 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's the beast to the inside. Red Hot, no good. Here's Red Hot. And the 3 ball is good. Red Hot's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The beast passes to Red Hot. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Baddest one. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's the beast. There's the screen. Here's Red Hot. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. Red Hot's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Baddest one. No good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The Big Daddy passes to the beast. There's Red Hot. 16 points for him. Down low, Houdini, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Big Daddy. Hits the 3-point bomb. Big Daddy's got 9 points.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
There's Red Hot. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 10. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Big Daddy. Out left to the wing. Here's Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Houdini. A-Train, the pass to Red Hot. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. 43% from the floor. For the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's the beast. There's a screen. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Big Daddy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Big Daddy's got 8 points here in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Big Daddy. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Red Hot. A three-pointer is right on target. Red Hot's got 19 points.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Here's Santos. 5 points in the game, and it's Big Daddy missing.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Pass to A-Train. Here's Houdini. Here's Red Hot. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end,
Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
and after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Red Hot is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's baddest one, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Big Daddy in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
For the game at 42%. Pass to baddest one. Here's Big Daddy. The three. Baddest one misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shoots. And the call will go against Houdini. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Santos. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's baddest one. And it's good off the back rim and in. Baddest one's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Red Hot the pass to Big Daddy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's good for 2. He's got 16.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Let out the pass to Battiston. Good on the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Takes a 3. Red hot, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Baddest one passes to Santos. Here's Red hot. Pass to Santos. Rebound by Houdini. Houdini's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Nice shot by Red Hot.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Here's the Beast. He's got 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim. To the middle. Here's Baddest one. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
For the lead. Rebound by Houdini. Houdini's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to A-Train. Here's Houdini. Here's Big Daddy. Connects from three-point range. Big Daddy's got 19 points.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Big Daddy. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Great ball movement there.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's the Beast. He's got 8. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 21 points for Big Daddy.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Big Daddy from the arc. That shot missing. Here's Red Hot. 7 points in the game. Connects. The jumper drops. Red Hot's got 6 points in the quarter. So it's the visitors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over to the wing. Pass to the Beast. Inside, here's Houdini. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. And good that time. Houdini's got 6. And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Santos, the pass to Big Daddy for the tie. The shot that time, not on target. I think it's leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Red Hot. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Red Hot's got 22.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
With the shot. And it's Big Daddy missing. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Red Hot, and he uses the glass on the layup. 24 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Now that's 17 points for Big Daddy.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The Beast passes to Red Hot. Oh, good with the triple. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Pass to Big Daddy. From past the arc. Big Daddy. That's good. Big Daddy's got 8 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Down low, here's Houdini, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Santos. He's got 5. Pass to Red Hot. And the 3 off target. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Red Hot is out there with A-Train. And it's Big Daddy, and it's the Beast, and it's Houdini at center.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Santos, the pass to Battistone. Pass to Big Daddy. Nailed from three-point land. Big Daddy's got 23.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Santos, the pass to Big Daddy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Red Hot from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Red Hot's got 30 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Red Hot. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Battistone.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Santos, the pass to Big Daddy. Buries it from three-point range. Big Daddy's got 16 here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the wing jab. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Houdini. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Here's Big Daddy. No good, unable to end this run.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Red Hot. And they recover it.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the beast. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Santos, the pass to Battister. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Santos, the pass to Battister. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's the beast. That's tipped. Santos, the pass to Big Daddy. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Red Hot. Launches it. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Baddest one misses. Gone, 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's the screen. Santos gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Baddest one, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
At 42% in this final quarter. Here's the beast. Pass to Red Hot. Here's the beast. Houdini passes to A-Train. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the beast. They grab their own miss. And it's good, 2 points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Santos. Takes the three. A-Train pulls it in. Being at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Big Daddy's got 10 points here in the second half.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And Santos gets it to go.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Big Daddy passes to Houdini, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's A-Train. Shot clock at 6. Red hot the pass to Houdini. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
On the free throw, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Red hot the pass to Baddest one. Beyond the arc. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
"20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Red hot, no good. Here's the Beast. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too